101 ornithologists walk into a bar. The bartender says, "You should have ducked." 101 ornithologists walk into a bar. One guy trips but says, "Don't worry, I will be all right." 101 ornithologists walk into a bar and they're having a grand time when suddenly 101 salespeople walk into the bar. The bartender says, "Get out, you can't come in here hawking your wares." Spring is for the birds. Do you agree? For the last couple of years, I've grown really fond of learning all about the wild birds here in northern Colorado. Actually, I can't even get a walk all the way around the lake without taking forever, especially if I have my camera. Monique Renee here of Silver Paw Studio, pet and people photographer, and this channel is all about giving you photography tips to help with your animal rescues and causes, to improve the snapshots of your pets, and to get some pro photographer insights. If that all seems interesting to you, be sure to paw the subscribe button and the little bell notification so you won't ever miss an episode. While I normally cover pet photography tips, I really wanted to talk about birds today. It's spring, they're everywhere, it's really exciting. And I am definitely a hobbyist bird photographer, but I am enjoying so much getting to know all the bird species, their habits, their habitats, everything I can about birds while I live on the lake and during spring, and I'm sure this obsession is going to continue throughout the year. You can imagine how pumped I was to learn that May 4th, 2019 is Global Big Day. It's a 24-hour period for people across the entire globe to observe and report the birds that they see in their area. Global Big Day 2018, in a 24-hour time period, people were able to catalog 2/3 of the population of the world's birds. This data is freely available to naturalists and conservationists. The data helps them put together a picture of the birds' habitats and patterns and how many are out there, so they can help conserve nature and keep these birds around for us to enjoy and for them to live their lives. To participate in Global Big Day, all you need is the free eBird app. You just log into the app and catalog every bird that you encounter during that 24-hour period. That's it. You just log it into the app. What's super cool is that they'll be showing live stats on their webpage as the day goes on. So you can put in your area, or you can watch all the areas around the world as the day progresses. And as they say on their website, you don't have to participate, of course, for the entire 24 hours. If you have 10 minutes on a lunch break, or you're able to take a hike, anything that you want, any time during that day, go ahead and just put your information in the free eBird app. For the last few weeks, I've been using another app to help me identify birds specifically. It's by Cornell Labs. It's called Merlin. All you have to do is put in your location, what day you saw the bird's approximate size and color, and what it was doing. Was it on a bird feeder or in the water? And then the app will come up with a list of birds for your area for that time of year that it possibly could be. And it's not just a list, it's photographs, descriptions, and it has little sound bites in there of the bird's calls. So the Merlin app would be a great app to pair with the eBird app on Global Big Day. I'm just gonna keep using Merlin app all the time. Another great app that I've just recently downloaded is called the iNaturalist app. It helps you identify not only birds, but other animals, insects, lizards, anything you come across, and plants. So I've got a lot more learning to do with the iNaturalist app for sure. My friend Kate Boyd is the president of the Northern Colorado Herpetological Society, and she says she talks about this app at every learning opportunity that she can. She does a lot of outreach and teaching of the community about herps, and she says that iNaturalist app is something she uses all the time. Have you ever used any of these apps? Either the eBird app, the Merlin app, or the iNaturalist app? Or do you have another app that you use to identify wild animals and plants in your area? I'd love to know about it. Everybody on this channel would love to know about it, so I'd love it if you'd type it in the comments. Thanks. Well, what about photography tips? Now, I've already said I'm definitely at the hobbyist level. I just really enjoy getting out there and getting to know the birds. But photography tips would be take your longest lens that you have. If it's longer than 200 millimeter, you'll likely need a tripod. Right now, my go-to lens is the 70-200, which I use for all of my pet photography. And that's been working fine, especially for the birds that are close, and I can crop in if I want. So a long enough lens, and it's really good to go at close to sunrise and close to sunset. So photographically, that has really nice light generally, and birds tend to do different things in the mornings and the afternoons. So you can get some different behaviors too. By far, my biggest skill in photographing birds and other wildlife is patience, stealth, and silence. If you have time to get up a little before dawn and go scout out a little location that you can tuck yourself into, stick your camera on a tripod, have your glass of coffee, and just wait and be quiet and let the birds and animals come to you, that can really have some magical results. Try it at least once. That's my challenge to you. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. I've enjoyed putting it together, even though it's gone off the rails of my normal pet photography topics. I'm real excited to see what happens with Big Day 2019 and to continue exploring the birds in my area for the rest of the year. If you're enjoying these videos that I put out every single week on pet photography and more, be sure to, again, subscribe and push the notification button and let your friends know. Yeah, I think they'd enjoy this too. And as always, I wish you many woofs, purrs, and TREATS's. What do you think, babe? Was that fun? Did you love all my jokes? 101 ornithologists walk into a bar. One friend grimaces to the other and he says, "Oh, is your ex in here?" And he says, "Yeah." "Well, which one is she?" And he says, "That chick D." 101 ornithologists walk into a bar. And the bartender says, "Oh my gosh, you all smell foul." 101 ornithologists walk into a bar and order food. When their food gets here, they say, "Bartender, we can't eat this, it's got a hair in it." 101 ornithologists walk into the bar. The bartender says, "What do you have?" The ornithologists say, "Give us your special." The bartender shakes everything up and gives them all their drinks. And the ornithologists say, "This is an excellent cockatiel." Okay, Steve made that one up. 101 ornithologists walk into a bar and it's in chaos. And the bartender yells, "Everyone, get out, it's falling down." 101 ornithologists walk into a bar and they all enjoy a round of drinks. The bartender comes over and says, "Would you like anything else?" The ornithologists say, "No, just give us the bill." Really? Are you laughing so much? These are awesome jokes, right?